Welcome to Build a Blog. It is I, Andrew, and my good buddy, Rishab. And we are here today to build
Andrew.
an AI blog builder for building AI blogs.
Wasn't just me. I'm hearing myself.
Oh, hold on a sec. Can you hear me now?
I
Can you hear yourself now?
can hear you now, but I don't hear myself, though.
That's it.
Whatever
We
you
got
did,
there.
that works.
We got there. I knew it was just this roadcaster duo was setting me up. So welcome everybody. We are back again, and we're actually streaming in some new places today. So I decided to link up my LinkedIn and my X, and not that that will make a huge difference, but I thought, hey, you know what? We're streaming. Why not add some more awesome places to where we're streaming. For those of you who are new to the stream, because we're in some new places, maybe a brief round of introductions. Rishab, who the heck are you?
Who the heck am I? Hey everyone, I am Rishab. I am a developer evangelist working on the developer network, as we call it here at Twilio, alongside Andrew. And yeah, I do developer relations stuff. So you'll see me at conferences, giving talks. You'll see me on the Twilio blog. You'll see me on some Twilio docs, making some updates. And other times you'll see me streaming with my buddy here, Andrew. And yeah, you already gave bit of introduction to what this show is about, but we can talk about it after Andrew.
I did.
But
before we go there, I do want to just give a round of applause for that. I don't know if I'll be able to hear it, but I think we can. Can you hear it? The applause?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I definitely cannot. There we go. It's done. Thanks, Rishab. Yeah, so I'm Andrew, developer, educator at Twilio. Yeah, same job, different job title as Rishab. Yeah, we started this stream about 2 months ago now, which is kind of crazy. Back in March, at Twilio, we had AI month, and we were doing a bunch of content around there, and Rishab and I were like, we're going to build AI blogs. And we did that, and we were successful for like 5 weeks. We were super successful. And then we decided to move away from AI blogs. And actually, sorry, let me jump back. We did that for 4 weeks. It was successful, and we were like, we should continue doing this. And so now, fast forward like from March to May, and we are here. We've had a pretty good run so far of kind of doing our standard builds, which, by the way, if you hadn't kind of cottoned on, generally what we'll do on this stream is we will go and find a blog that is on the Twilio blog, which we'll share in a little bit. We'll go through it. We will update it. And we really focused on AI blogs. So we were doing a lot of sort of old OpenAI, kind of like updating SDKs and stuff like that. This week we're doing something a little bit different for multiple reasons. We're not moving fully away. We're going to keep it in the AI blog world. We're going to keep using the blog. Oh, I love that. Thanks, Apple. But we are going to switch it up in terms of the kind of what we're going to build. And so we're actually going to use our AI assistance product, which is currently in like developer beta or alpha. And we're actually going to build an AI assistant that is like a blog builder. So we're going to feed in all of actually, you know what? Hold on. I've changed my mind here. What if we train it to be an assistant that updates? I feel like that's the game. That's the game. We need to like train this AI to be able to update blog posts for us.
Do we feed it?
I think we feed it like OpenAI. So
docs.
Yeah. So we'll feed it OpenAI docs, and then we'll just have to set up the prompts and stuff like that. But basically what we're going to try and do here, chat, is we're going to try and put ourselves out of work. We're going to train this. We're not train it. We're going to give this all its knowledge. And then we're going to test it out, and we're going to see if it works. And we can use one of our past blogs too that we were successful at updating, Rishab. and see how it does.
That would be nice. Yeah, I like that idea. I think. Look at us pivoting live on the screen.
Pivoting live. And just so you know, chat, why are we pivoting live? Well, Rishab and I are both involved in Twilio Signal, which is our annual developer conference. And by the way, if anybody wants to get 100% like a free ticket, get your free Signal SF 2025 ticket. I'm just going to create a banner that's going to stay on the screen because I was literally just sharing this out with somebody. Where is that hiding? I just shared this with Anthony. Yeah, so if you go to the link that's at the bottom of the screen, this one right here, scroll across the bottom of the screen, this guy right here, twill.io/Andrew for Signal, you can get your free ticket to Signal San Francisco 2025. It is next week. It is on Wednesday and Thursday next week in San Francisco at the Marriott. Follow that link, 100% off just for y'all. Just for y'all. We want to see you there. And welcome. Welcome from Bolivia. I love this. Yeah. We got a lot of followers now. I don't know what's doing it. I don't know if it's my channels or if it's just a good day, but we got a lot of folks that are watching today. So,
nice.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're working on a lot of Twilio Signal stuff. And so we haven't had a huge amount of prep time. Normally we'll go through and find a good blog and like do a little bit of a parse through. And this week we were like, okay, let's do something a little bit different. Cause this is something that I just love demoing the AI assistants. I've obviously been playing around with it a lot. And so really this is sort of a lot of the stuff that I think everybody's doing in the world right now, which is kind of using AI to support the work that they're doing. So we're going to do it live. We're going to show you how to Twilio product work. So let me open my second screen, which I never do anymore. I never have my second screen open. It's just too much screen management. And I'm going to have all that stuff over there. Let me get my mic locked in. All right. So chat, by the way, we've got who's here right now. Jorge's here. Who else is here? I don't know if we can see comments on X on here.
Oh, interesting. So we cannot see that within
I'm going to go comment on chat as myself and see what happens. Hello, cool. Me. All right. Are we seeing this in StreamYard chat? Okay. Yeah, we're seeing it. So if people do end up chatting in here, then we'll definitely see it, which is good.
Nice.
Because I don't necessarily want to have that open the entire time. All right. But let's pull over a new window over here. And we're going to keep that link going the entire time. Let's share our screen, entire screen, this guy. I think for 1 hour. There we go. Yeah, and just so you know, chat, we might not go the full 2 hours. Normally we go 2 hours. Today might be a little bit different. But we're gonna see. Like hearing some random mysterious ticking noise. I'm just gonna keep one headphone out. Okay, so yeah, let's pull this up. I got my screen share over here. Amazing. Also got daily.dev. Do you use daily.dev, Rishab? Like, is this the thing that is in your life?
Yeah. Use it a lot. I think I hate it when, especially now, because of all the Signal stuff. You know how it has a streak thing, like if you read articles?
I do not.
If you read an article every day, it has like a streak going. I think the highest I've gone is like 7 days. Because every time, as you upvote things on your tab, as you read stuff that you like, it gets really good. Like it gets the index of things that it recommends gets really good. And then I feel like I'm in this rabbit hole because I find at least 3 or 4 interesting pieces every day on there, and then just click through it, read it. So I like it a lot. Let me see how much reputation stuff, because they have like reputation points and things, so you can recommend either your own stuff or stuff you find out in the wild that you think will be, appreciated by the wider developer audience. 260 reputation points. Nice.
Goodness, nice. I have 10 reputation points. So you are doing far better than I am, sir. I also have not really used it. I've not read anything on it. Like, I set it up because I really like Francesco. Like, he's an awesome guy and I want to support the stuff that he's doing. And I was like, I'm going to use this. And I just I've not had the time to sit down and truly dig into any of these articles, which I need to, but I don't know. It's a future thing that I'll have
future Andrew problem.
Also, I gotta say, we've got do you see the count at the top of the screen?
How many viewers do we get?
It's 40 right now, which is kind of wild for this stream. I find Twitter always ups the numbers though, so I wonder if that's what it is. It might be X is actually bumping this up higher, but if you're here and watching, let us know. Let us know in chat.
Yeah,
I'd be super curious.
I just quote tweeted that we are giving away free tickets to Twilio Signal.
Yeah, we are. Oh, maybe that's part of what it is. Yeah. So if you're just coming in and you want a free Twilio Signal ticket,
it's in the banner
at the bottom. It's in the banner. Yeah. So go on there. It's twill.io/Andrew for Signal, and that'll get you your free Signal ticket. Today we are not building a blog. We're building an AI bot to help us build a blog. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to twilio.com. We're gonna do we're gonna log in, not to blog. Oh, actually, we'll keep blog app. Yeah, so we'll keep that there, and then we'll go twilio.com. Then we're gonna log in. By the way, chat, I would love to know, what do you actually? I'm curious, Rishab. What do you? Oh, let me put some music on. It's very quiet in here. Realizing. Let's go. There we go. There's the vibe. All right. Log in. And I have to switch into my workspace. It's not. Didn't say we did. Hold on a sec. I don't want to dox myself here. Yeah, definitely would have given her an account sid. Although I guess that doesn't. Primary. And then we're gonna go into AI assistance. Okay, I think we're good. Let me see. There we go. Okay, let's bring this back up. Okay, so we're in here. We're gonna go and AI assistant. So you have to have this this feature flag turned on. I'm pretty sure. Is that right, Rishab? They have to have this turned on in their
yes. Yep.
Assistance. Hey Roxy, hey Chef Brent. Yeah, so you'd have to have this turned on. And what is AI assistance actually, Rishab, for anybody that doesn't know?
Let me come up with a creative way to define AI assistance, because the name itself is pretty, self-explanatory, but I would say it is to the point. We can call it a framework. I think that's how Twilio words it. But yeah, it is a framework for you to build smarter assistants that are powered by AI. You can hook it up to already existing Twilio channels. So think about SMS, WhatsApp, email, voice, because Twilio has this amazing infrastructure that supports all these channels. AI assistance gives you the framework to build those smarter chatbots, not chatbots, just bots, I would say, in general, which can perform tasks as well. So you can hook up tools, you can have your own RAG built with AI assistant, which is super easy, which I'm sure we'll be showcasing today. So if you're familiar with RAG, retrieval augmented generation, and you have done it in any of the other programming-based frameworks like LangChain or Llama Index, you'll see today how easy it is to do with Twilio AI Assistant.
Love it. I love it. That was a great description. I've definitely been describing it wrong this entire time, but I love it. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. And again, this is in developer preview right now, so not publicly available. If you'd like to get access, I think we can still grant access. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in this, if you do like it. I think what Rishab said was really right. What I love about AI assistants is the odds of me going and getting an OpenAI API key, OpenAI API key, putting enough credits on it or my credit card in, and like I worry about like the AWS situation happening of like you don't put a limit, and I don't want to have to worry about that. And I guess you kind of get that in AI assistants, but like it's a one sign up. You sign up for Twilio and you're done. So like you don't need to worry about it. And it's using a bunch of different, I think we call it like a constellation of AI. So it'll choose the right model based on your context. And so, yeah, like Rishab said, there's lots of power in here. And I think what's really cool is like, we're building an activation or a few activations for Twilio Signal right now. And like, I've gotten to dig deep into what this can do. It's wildly impressive, y'all. Like it is very, very impressive. So, let's go into here. We're going to go on. I've got a bunch of assistants already set up. We're going to create another one though. And it really is like genuinely as easy as like click create assistant, call it a name. We're going to call this build a blog bot. Business goal doesn't matter. Honestly, the name doesn't really matter either. But on page one, you're going to see a couple things. And these are the constellation stuff. I wouldn't really worry too much about this. Like you'd have to go deep into the docs to understand what these constellations are. I would leave it at the default. But you will need to set a personality prompt. And so this is like actually arguably a very like, it's funny because we're like ineffective prompt example, help customers find items. Like this one is like, you are a helpful assistant. We have like defaulted to a terrible personality prompt. But in here, basically what you're doing is you are setting the system prompt. If you are kind of using another AI model, like this is the system prompt where you're telling it like how to basically work, how to function. Yeah. Oh, I see. What are you pulling up down there, Rishab?
Yeah. No, I was on the message or on the prompts stuff that you were talking about. I don't know. It's been like a month that I discovered this through the. Are you part of the chat GPT Twilio Slack that we have internal? Yeah, someone posted this, and this is awesome. So it's basically prompt templates. You could say this. These are templates that you can use that have been tested in the battlefield of AI that works. So you can copy this exact prompt and use that. And as you were mentioning of the example that we shared within our AI assistants, I think this helps a lot if you're not so familiar with prompt engineering. It's something you'll need to research on your own. So I would rather rely on this than to, upskill myself on prompt engineering if I have limited time, of course.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so side note, like I'm looking, and Shepret, you might be interested in this. So I'm currently on X, and I was like, we've got like 70 viewers right now, which seems super high. And so I'm over on X because like, how many of these viewers are on X? But right now it says 58 views. So I don't think that's like active viewers, but this is like what I was seeing previously is like super quiet on X, but like lots of people just kind of like lurking over there. Yeah, this is it. Like, this is kind of what I feel like. I wonder if it's inflated. Yeah, I'm with you there. Anyways, let's look at a prompt. So let's see if we can find a prompt for our AI assistant that would be good.
So we want it to act as a developer, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Code reviewer. Oh, developer relations consultant.
Oh, I like that. Let's see what that is.
Act as a developer relations consultant. I want you to act as DevRel consultant. I will provide you with software package and its related documentation. Research the package and its available documentation, and if none can be found, reply unable to find docs. Your feedback needs to include quantitative analysis using data from Stack Overflow, Hacker News, and GitHub. Oh, okay. So they're doing an analysis on like the developer experience of a specific product.
Yeah. That tracks like what you would actually consult somebody for too.
Yeah. approach this from the mindset of a professional opinion of software engineers, review technical blogs and websites such as TechCrunch, and if data isn't available, reply with no data. Cool. What else? Tech reviewer? I guess that will be more like a
maybe it would
just
be
a
like
review.
blog, like tech blog. I feel like it'd be something like that. Is there something about like
No. Maybe
What
we
about-
submit one for
I think we're gonna have to make one.
yeah.
All right. Blog updater. How do we submit one? Do we need to create an account?
For this one? Let's see. Contributing guidelines. I think it's through GitHub.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go into README, add.
Okay. Interesting. I confirm the prompt works well. I've added contributed to by. Okay, that's interesting. Excuse me. Okay, so let's maybe start to build out our personality prompt, and then we can add it after. So let me zoom in here. Da-da-da. Oh, I hate that so much. I need to get rid of the sidebar. There we go. Should be able to hide this too. Okay, so you are a blog updating technical, what would it be like a technical blog updating assistant. Your role is to update all existing AI related blog posts on the Twilio developer blog to exist old AI blogs on the Twilio developer blog to meet current API standards. Does that track size?
You are a technical blog updating assistant. Your role is to update all the AI related blog posts on the Twilio developer blog to meet current API standards. Yeah.
Let's start with this and then we can kind of go from there. So let's see.
Yeah, I think that checks.
Let's see what that. Okay, so we got a personality prompt. So that's step one. Step two, we've got memory. We're not going to use memory today, mostly because I don't know what segment workspace this is attached to. And so this basically allows for you to save data into Twilio segment, which is our like customer data platform or CDP, which allows you to it's like it allows you to pipe to different places, but it's a data storage place. But you can get a lot of benefits from using it, but we're not going to use this today. Tools. So this is what Rishab was talking about. So tools are, you can actually connect things to webhooks and set a schema. So for example, you could actually set this to talk to a Twilio, you could set up an endpoint for a serverless function and actually send all of this stuff over there. It's what we're doing in one of our other activations is we're actually sending, it's fake data over. Mm-hmm. Anyways, it's super fascinating. So this gives us the ability to do that. I don't think we'll need tools today, but it's a thing that we could add in there. And then we've got knowledge. Knowledge we definitely will need. And then we've got channels. And so channels are the ways that you can communicate. So we've got Twilio Voice. I forgot that this had been added, that you can literally just add an AI agent.
Yeah. So you hook it up to a Twiml bin and it takes care of the rest.
Which is kind of crazy. I had definitely forgotten. So when you guys mentioned this morning, I was like, what do you mean you can just use voice? But this is new-ish. So yeah, this is the AI assistant, and yeah, this is how you use it. Okay, good. I love that we're set up to not give away things. These are the things that make me happy. Yeah, and then you can see here the curl and all the rest of this fun stuff. So yeah, you can basically use our REST API or use voice. Super easy. There's lots of quick deploys. It's very easy to go. But what we need to do is we need to feed in some knowledge. So are we going to focus on this assistant being just focused on open AI related blog posts? Do we want to just give it that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start there, and then we can keep on
Yeah, okay.
improvising and adding stuff.
All right, and then we're gonna go OpenAI Docs. OpenAI Docs. Platform Docs. All right, so on here, I just want to see how many levels deep this goes. Okay, it only actually really goes 1 level deep, I think. Oh, I do wonder, what do you get when you go when you're not logged in to Docs? Hold on.
I think you
I'm
get.
logged in right now. Like what?
Oh,
page do I
okay.
get?
Let me try.
Yeah, see what you see.
Docs.
You can do like an incognito window too.
OpenAI. I'm doing that.
Okay, you do get it. It's just a different view, but it only ever goes 1 page deep, which is good to know. So this is what I mean when I say 1 page deep. So in Twilio AI Assistant, so we would name this OpenAI Developer Docs. We'll need to give a description of like when this will be used. So this is like, we would say in here, use this resource when you need to update an OpenAI related blog post. Okay, and then we're gonna feed this URL, and then it'll actually say like page depth and updates. So we'll say daily. We're gonna say, I feel like we want to use this, and then we'll say go 1 page deep and save this as a new source. So this will update in here. We've got this to update daily and the OpenAI docs. And I think that really to start, this is all that we need. Like we've got the OpenAI docs, we've got the blog, and we're kind of good to go. So do we want to try now? Like that's it. Like y'all, if you're like, oh, I wonder if it's that easy. Like this is a functional AI agent right now. And or AI assistant right now. And if you want to see what this means, we've actually got this simulator set up in here.
Yeah.
So if I go in here and I say, hey there, it'll actually start this process. Oh, do I need to create a chat? Test 1, 2, 3. All right, so that'll let me create chat. Hey there. All right, there we go. So it knows what its job is. How can I assist you with today's? If I give you a blog post, can you update it to current OpenAI API specs? Let's see what it says. Should say yes, but it's taken a hot minute. I'm actually really curious what you're able to send through, like how many characters you're able to send through. So, all right, let's see how deep it can go. So, do we just like what's a blog? What was one of the first blogs that we did that we were successful at?
I think it was one of Lizzie's with GPT-3 and NBA.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
Lizzie Siegel, NBA. Lizzie did not write that few blog posts. Hold on. Also, okay. Valentine's Day basketball. NBA. Was it basketball? Predictor of their basketball shots. Oh, we're definitely. AI SMS, line chain, chat like SMS chatbot. What was it? Lizzie, Twilio, chatbot, NBA. Oh yeah, Lang chain basketball.
Yeah.
I love that we show up at the very top. I love that. That means that we're doing something right.
Oh, nice.
All right. So here we go. We're going to jump in here. Our SEO is on point. All right. We're going to jump in here and we're actually going to say, here is the blog post. I want to see what happens here. I want to see if it can actually read. I don't think it can. I don't think it can go deep with like a link. Yeah. So then we need to feed it the entire content. So this is going to be a test, actually. All right, let's see. I have a feeling that this is going to say it's like there's like a character limit. Oh, maybe not. I mean, it's letting it go in here. I might get a warning. Today's demo is brought to you by Andrew breaking. Oh, what's going on? I feel like it didn't actually send. It said it sent, and now it's gone.
Interesting.
Okay, test 1, 2, 3 is my identity. Not getting the answers you expect. Using all knowledge sources. Oh, yeah, maybe it's just not. Maybe it was too long. I think it is too long.
Maybe.
It's funny that it doesn't tell you that. What? Maybe it does if you go inspect. Failed to fetch. Yeah, it's not actually telling me anything. Wonder if I actually try and send it again. Huh. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't tell you if you've put in too much. So we're gonna.
Interesting.
Part of it. I feel like you can probably send it all. Okay, let's ask it.
Let's try it. Yeah, or you can ask and see what it says.
How many characters can I send to you?
Smart.
It's a long blog post. I feel like maybe if we fed in that as a knowledge source, it would do it. So maybe that's the game. 96 characters. Well, we can break it into multiple parts sequentially. So we could, okay, so the other option is that we could feed the blog in as a data source. It's a lot of blogs. But we could potentially, hold on. So if we go to the Twilio blog and we go in here and we go Lizzie. Yeah, see, it doesn't find Lizzie, but maybe Lizzie Siegel. And then if I go into her, what if I go page 2? And then I want to know which page it's on, because you know what I'm thinking of doing? Like, I just kind of want to feed in all of Lizzie's blogs and then just ask about a certain one.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it's going to be able to go deeper.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. That is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is a test of, okay, when did she do this? Did I go too far?
What?
Lizzie made a lot of fun blog posts. I gotta say, like, I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I think you went too far, maybe. So build a question and answering ChatGPT, OpenAI.
basketball LangChain, is it this one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Should be.
Oh yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we're gonna give it page 2 into our AI assistants, and we're gonna give this as a knowledge base and see. I don't think this is gonna work, but you never know. Memory tools. Knowledge, add source. Use this source as when asked, when looking for source material, for AI blog posts. Okay, so we're gonna put it in here, and it's nice too because you can like upload files, you can do raw text, you can do an external vector database.
Yeah.
2. I'm just gonna say save, and we're gonna see what happens here. Uh-oh. I wonder what's going on. Okay. Failed to fetch, post forbidden. What's going on here?
Try refreshing the tab. Want to see if you're still logged in. Because it says 403 forbidden, which would mean...
I wonder if it's because it's a Twilio blog. Like maybe they don't let us use internal stuff.
But it's a public... It's a... Oh, you mean AI assistants won't has a filter for Twilio.com?
Yeah. Lizzie's blog posts.
Interesting.
Okay, it worked that time. Did I go 2 layers deep? Hold on. Oh, I went 0 layers deep. Unexpected error. So it works if I go 0 layers deep, but if I go 1 layer deep, sorry guys, I want to dig into this because this is fascinating to me.
It is.
Knowledge is being processed. Please try again later. Oh, okay. I just need to wait until it's done. Okay, but that's done now. So if I go in here now and edit and go 1 level, save changes. Okay, that's working.
Yeah,
So
it's just indexing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So chat, in the background, as you saw that you can add your own vector database. But when you don't add that, basically we are taking care of that. So the embedding, the storing of the vectors, and then also when you chat, when Andrew used the simulator to chat, using things like similarity search on those embeddings, all of that is happening in the background. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, and I might actually use Twilio Dev Phone. You know what? I might use Twilio Dev Phone to call this and ask it a question. Hold on. We're gonna do something. No, I'm going too deep. So it is taking a hot minute to do this, which is good. So this does actually mean that it is reading through all those blog posts.
Yeah.
Which is huge. Okay, so this is definitely the way to do it. So it's too large. These are too large of files to read in. Can you imagine if we just put in the Twilio blogs, just the entire Twilio,
like twilio.com/blog,
twilio.com/blog,
page depth,
forever,
infinity.
I feel like even right now, there's gotta be a limit on how much data that it can put in there. I'm also curious what we're using as our vector database. I wonder if we're using data stacks. I have a feeling we are. I bet you we are. Data stacks. Because what's theirs called?
Astra DB.
Astra, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is either that or Pinecone. I don't know.
Ooh, I've heard Pinecone multiple times. All right, let's go see if we can chat with this while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a new conversation. I'm gonna do a conversation. So set a new identity. So this is all based around identities. Okay. So, can you tell me a few of Lizzie's AI blogs? All right, let's see. Taking some time. So here are a few. Okay. Nice. Okay. Any about basketball? Yes, Lizzie's written a blog post related to basketball and AI. Awesome. What is out of date in that blog post?
Nice.
So super conversation. We're vibe coding our stream right now. But we had to code nothing. We literally just pressed a bunch of buttons.
Prompt engineering.
I would need to review specific content of the post and compare it. If you have specific sections, code snippets, alternatively I can check for yes, please. Can you show me all the code examples from that blog post? I wonder if it can. I feel like it must be able to, but it might not have actually done that yet. I can't display the entire code examples from the full. If you can view the full by visiting the blog here. Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you return? Any of the content? This is fascinating to me, actually. I've not played around with AI assistants like this, but this is super cool. Oh no, you definitely do. You have this as a knowledge base. You have these blog posts as a knowledge base. Okay, yeah, so what we did, Chef Brent, is literally you go into the build a bot, like into here, and then it's literally just like knowledge here. So what we did is we went here, Lizzie blog posts. I think it might just be because it's not updated yet.
Yeah, it's still processing.
And then we went in here and we said page depths 1. So I think it can still.
No.
It must still be indexing everything, basically.
Yeah. Based on my limited knowledge,
yeah,
it's just scraping all the text, going through all the pages depending on what page depth we have set.
So in the meantime, while it's doing that, let's do something. Let's do something else. Because I've been playing around with DevPhone and I kind of love it.
Nice.
And by the way, if you don't know what DevPhone is, where have you been? DevPhone is a way to test out like some of the phone call features without having to have like a phone that is a physical phone. So it's like a virtual phone. So I'm deploying it right now, right here. It's literally just like you install the Twilio CLI and then it'll deploy locally. And then I'm gonna be able to just play. Oh, perfect. It's right there. I've got my phone number already set up for DevPhone. Use this phone number. All right. And Rishab, can you tell me if you hear, like, when I unmute this, do you like hear yourself talk if you talk now?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Do you hear? Okay. No. We're just gonna test this out. I'm gonna call myself and see if it works. All right. We're gonna. Tell me if you hear ringing. I don't even hear ringing.
No.
Do you hear it now?
You have reached
Andrew McLean.
Please leave your message after the tone.
I hear it.
You heard it? Okay, perfect. Oh, I forgot my phone is very much dead. All right, so we're gonna call our AI assistant. Actually, what I need to do now is I need to create a new phone number, right? Do I need to create a new phone number, or can I just do, I can just do a Twiml bin, right?
For AI assistant?
Yeah.
But you will have to connect it to a number, yes.
Yeah, why is my brain not braining today?
So if you go, you'll have to create a Twiml bin first, and then link that Twiml bin to a number.
Phone number, yes. And then, oh, yes. That makes sense. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna not give. Actually, I'll kill this phone number right afterwards.
And I can hear myself.
Okay, you should be able to not hear yourself again. Better?
Test. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, beautiful. All right, manage phone numbers. I don't want to give away all my numbers, so I'm gonna pull this off for a second. Active numbers, buy a number. Where should I buy a number for, chat? Where should I buy a phone number for? Somewhere in the US. Because I can search by where? Address requirements, Santa Clara, California. If you don't tell me, I'm just gonna buy a random place.
Why not Canada though?
Ooh, I will buy Canada. DevPhone. So it's actually DevPhone, by the way, it's like a specific thing that we developed called Twilio DevPhone. It only works with Twilio phone numbers. And then, you can basically you set up a DevPhone and then you just go through this process. And it's super straightforward. It's awesome.
If you're building with Twilio, it's
it's
an awesome tool to test stuff.
Yeah. 1000%. All right, dev phone. Where did my Twilio phone number stuff go? I don't know where it went. I don't have to log in again. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, let's just buy a Canadian number. US, Canada. 613. Big 613. Oh. I guess I don't really care what it is. Let's go here. I am gonna buy a random. I don't even know where this is for. Buy a local. I will be charged $1.15 immediately.
What is the area code?
It is 548, and I have no idea where that is.
Let's find out.
Bam.
Southwestern Ontario.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and then I gotta get Twiml open. I can bring this back over here now. Okay, let's find our Twiml bin. Twiml bin.
It's a pretty new area code.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before. AI assistant. Okay, so now we need to go back over to our AI assistant for a second. My assistants, and I'm gonna grab the build a blog bot. We're gonna grab our channels and our voice Twiml here. So let's copy this. I'm gonna throw it in my bin. I'm gonna create that. And then we're going to attach this to this new phone number that I've just created. So let's go back over to our phone numbers over in my other window. Phone numbers, active numbers. 548. I said it was 581, yeah? Or 548.
548.
548. Okay, and we're going to go in here. And there we go. Now I can bring this back over. And when a call comes in, Twiml bin and AI assistant, and boom, that's it. It's super easy, super done. Save configuration, done. Super easy. So now I'm gonna call this number with my Twilio dev phone. I'm gonna unmute myself over here. I'm gonna call this number, destination number, call. All right, here we go.
Hi, ask me anything.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm here to help update old ACI-related blog posts on the Twilio developer blog to make sure they meet current API standards.
Did I?
If you have any
are you
questions,
hearing that, by the way, Rishab?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there might have been a mix-up. I'm here to help with updating AI-related blog posts.
Okay.
If you have any questions or...
Yeah, can you tell me any of the blog posts that you have full access to?
I can access and update AI-related blog posts on the Twilio developer blog.
If
you have a specific post...
Yeah, can you tell me, just choose a post by Lizzie Siegel.
Let me find a blog post by Lizzie Siegel for you. I couldn't find any blog posts by Lizzie Siegel, but I do have access to posts by Lizzie Siegel. If that's who you meant,
it is who I
can
meant.
help with that.
It is who I meant. Yeah, choose one of those ones. That's hilarious.
Glad you found it funny. If there's anything else you need, just let me know.
I'd like to access one of those blog posts, please.
Let me find a blog post by Lizzie Siegel for you.
Thank you. Back into our simulator. Oh, and it hung up on me. Interesting. All right. I wonder why it hung up on me. Oh, is this the same chat that I was just in? Hold on. Select chat. Oh, yeah. So this is like the chat that I was literally just in. So you can actually view it. The conversation on here.
I'm also listening myself.
Oh, sorry. That should have fixed it. Hello. So it's interesting. It doesn't show the voice conversation in here, but I can access the text side of this conversation. So I wonder how it's storing this. Yeah. So it thinks I'm continuing the conversation. Can you tell me about this blog post about this blog post. So yeah, this is the thing, is we're literally just inputting URLs, and you can do this all programmatically too. So you could technically, if this works, you could feed it in. Can you show me any code examples? Let's see what it says here. So this is fascinating. Oh yeah, the conversation history. It's so fascinating that I can't tell that. All right, let's go into this phone. Oh yeah, there it is. Tools, interstitial. Create a chatbot. Build a question answer. All knowledge bases. Input. Code examples for building an SMS chatbot with LangChain. Output. Code a chatbot. I want it to tell me about that blog post though. Did it only go one layer? Do I need to set it to 2 layers deep? I feel like it should be.
Maybe.
I'm gonna change it.
So my assumption is that it went and has now indexed all the blog posts that Lizzie has written.
On that page, yeah, on that
Yeah.
page 2 that we sent it, yeah.
But it didn't go deep
Didn't go
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna set it 2 layers deep. Maybe not necessary, but it might just be like a conversation that we need to have in here. Simulator, my assistants, build a blog. Oh, it's right here. Okay, simulator. I don't have direct access to code examples from the blog post. Summarize that blog post. It's funny because it's like I don't have access to that, but like I do have access to that. I guess it doesn't store the entire body of it. It's just tokenizing it, right?
I think so.
Creating a utilize LangChain prompt templates. Where is this? Okay, what if I said, what is line 1 from the first Python code example? What is line 1 from the first Python code example? So yeah, it's interesting. So it's not actually doing like, I think it's gonna not know. Interesting. So even having all of that knowledge in there, it doesn't actually have access to the content of the blog post.
Interesting.
Also, we're at like 118 viewers right now. I feel like so many of these have got to be coming from X. If you're here on X, just like chat, just say something. I'm super curious. Like, are you here? Yeah, 403 views right now. 109 views on the actual thing. If you're here right now, come in and say hello, because I want to know where you're at. Are you really watching us, or are you just lurking? Okay, so I think that this plan doesn't work. Like this specific concept X is sus. So I guess we are gonna have to break it up.
Yeah, I guess every time now we update until we do it the manual way of creating our own index, like having it in Pinecone or something. The workaround is because we can connect a Pinecone index to AI assistants, right?
Oh, interesting. But then I wonder though, like still, would it actually parse through all of the data as is? Or will Pinecone break it up into like a vector database?
Pinecone will break it up, but not Pinecone will just store the broken up part. It is us who will do that in Python or JavaScript.
Yeah, sorry. So I guess this is the interesting thing. Like, even setting it as a knowledge source, you're unable to actually access the content of the blog post because of the way that these vector databases work.
No, that is not. I won't think that as the limitation here.
You don't think so? So what's the issue? Why are we not able to view the entire blog post?
Was it able to get that first line or no?
No, it wasn't able to get the first line. It said, I don't have direct access to this specific line of code. How do you have access to any blog posts?
Yeah, it could be. Okay, now I see what you mean. It could be either of those. So it could be either of those. It's the embedding, how it is being generated.
Yeah.
And how it is linked to the terms that we are searching for. Yes.
Yeah. So like this is like, and maybe
I get
I'm
what you
wrong
mean.
here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong the way that it actually works, but my understanding of a vector database is basically you put data in, but then it's chunking it up into like various different pieces, and then it's mapping your like search words to that, right?
Yeah.
So like that makes sense then that we wouldn't have access to any of the actual full data because it doesn't exist anymore once it goes into the database. Like once it's vectorized, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, so I would say, we'll need to handle that logic based on how we are doing things currently.
You're having issues? Gagu, welcome. Facing issues in sending SMS directly to iMessage. I don't know if you can. Can you send iMessage? I don't think it actually. We don't have the
RCS and SMS. Yeah.
So that's why, Gagu, you can't do it with Twilio. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't think, not directly through like just Twilio's regular implementation.
Yeah, let's look it up. iMessage.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to go and grab this entire article and then, so 496 characters. I need to actually take this entire blog post and see how many characters this is so I can know where it breaks up. All right. So we're taking this whole blog post. This is going to be so many characters. Holy moly. All right. Let's go character count. Online character count. Word count.
Yeah. Chef Brent, thank you. Yeah, that's what I found. No one can send iMessage other than Apple, as far as I know, Chef Brent said. So,
all right.
Gagu, that's the answer for iMessage.
So, sorry about that. All right, let's go. Okay, I think 4,000 characters. Let's go to this code example. 42, that should do it. So basically down to that prompt templates thing there, the first prompt templates. All right, here to here. Yeah, we're gonna go down to here. All right. AI assistants, dev console, AI assistants. Okay. All right. Here is a blog post in 3 parts. Can you remember each part? Then when you've gotten all 3, give me the changes based on OpenAI. Okay, so that's sent through. I have a feeling that it's gonna just like start to update. Like now, it's not gonna wait. But let's see. Yeah. So it's not waiting. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's like I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a super easy thing to do, but I feel like, honestly, this is where tools come in.
Yeah.
Because you would literally build a tool that would do a call to the Twilio API, or would do a call like that this assistant could do a call to multiple times.
Oh yeah. Like have use any of the fetching URL fetching libraries.
Yeah.
To extract the text, and then that tool is basically that handles this functionality, but AI assistant can call it as many times as it needs.
Yeah, and then I feel like that would work because yeah, this is like SendBlue providing SMS to iMessage directly. That needs macOS setup. Yeah, don't know about SendBlue. I actually don't know what SendBlue is. Is that a competitor? SendBlue.
I've not heard of SendBlue.
SendBlue iMessages. Oh, this is like a company that literally just like that's all they do. All they do. Avoid opt-out language. Oh, it's what we do, but it's just for iMessage.
Interesting.
And SMS. Huh, there you go. Who knew? 1 million messages sent, 92% response rate. That's super cool, actually. I love discovering new tech.
I love their. So if you go to integrations, I think no features. Yeah, and then if you scroll down,
go features. Yeah.
See how it says why blue is better than green.
Oh, that's good marketing.
It is good marketing.
Group chats.
Oh, the next one is also nice.
Yo, that's kind of awesome, actually.
Because it's a different protocol.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I love that we're like not talking about our blog anymore, but like, dang, voice memos, videos, and photos.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool, yeah, I've never heard of these guys before.
No. Interesting. But also the second tagline, if you scroll up. Oh, scroll down.
Which one?
Keep going. There, the banner. Yeah. Start sending blue. Watch the green comment.
I mean, dang, this is like, I love, like, this is a one feature set product, right? Yep. It's like, all they do is send that. Other options using Apple Business Chat, adding a Twilio number, and my ChatGPT OpenAI for better replies. We strictly need my assistance. Can my founder and me connect with you for assistance? Yeah, Gagu, reach out. If you're a Twilio customer, reach out. We'll connect you with the right people. If you want to find out how to get in touch, go over and join us on our Discord, twill.io/buildtheblog-discord, or depending on where in the world you are, we're actually going to be in San Francisco next week for a conference. And if you wanted to see us in person, that's where we will be. So yeah, feel free to reach out to us here. Okay, so back to here. So the blogs are too long. So really, this is kind of like sending it specific. Like, let's see if we just send this. What about just this code? Because technically I know that's not right anymore. Okay, so it's looking through knowledge sources. I'm pretty sure we changed this, right? Like this, I feel like they changed the...
Yeah. The Text DaVinci 3 is not a model anymore.
The codes can be provided for setting of an environment. There's a breakdown of what each part does. Oh, you might want to verify is still a desired model, ensure. Oh, so I guess the prompt that we need to do is to tell it, like, to give us the code. So that's
use.
Okay, so then this is like where our prompt engineering comes in. Okay, so let's go in here. Your technical blog updating rules to update old. Do not provide explanations. Just provide the updated code examples when asked. Okay, it does take a minute to update, so I wonder if that'll actually catch it, but what would the updated code be based on your experience or knowledge? I feel like we might be smarter than AI here, Rishab. I feel like AI is not stealing our job. That's really the answer that I'm getting through this process.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it did an okay job. Key updates. Here's an updated version of the code snippet. OS, OpenAI from Flask. OpenAI, GPT-4. Is that right? OS get env? Seems right. I feel like that's
yeah.
Let's see if there's another.
GPT-4 API key looks good.
Let's try this again. This will change to, I think. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Let's do another code example from, I feel like we did a couple of other ones. Oh, do they fall back to Twilio SMS? That's awesome. I love that. So like they're technically a Twilio client.
Interesting. Twilio messaging integration.
There we go. I love it. Let's go to their blog. Twilio. Oh yeah, there you go. Literally like third blog post. Message ability send iMessage and SMS because iMessage is internet based. All messages have a flat rate. iMessage also has a higher media size file. How does Twilio's simpler is you detect when a recipient has an iMessage on a phone and automatically switch over to iMessage managed solution, and all Twilio fallbacks happen from the SendBlue platform. You don't have to worry about any of the technical details. Self-managed, you can integrate SendBlue's iMessage into your own Twilio messaging logic. I mean, hey, that's pretty freaking cool.
Yep. I was going through that.
Twilio, man, like, I feel like if we needed iMessage, like, these guys have got it figured out. Is it, can you pay? Like, can you just sign up? Or, you got to request a demo. They're early. Let's see. What, is that their first blog post? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're super new then. Yeah, like April, like last month. So they are very, very new. I hope they last. Okay, so BuildBlog Discord, you're over there. What was the next? Hold on, let's go to YouTube and see what was another one that we did, because I know like we had to do a few updates on a lot of them, but not a lot. Yeah, right. You're not wrong, Chef Brent. Okay, let's go build a blog. I haven't also looked at our viewership for these, but I feel like we're doing pretty good. Build a blog for watching on the YouTubes.
Nice.
Videos, playlists, build a blog. TensorFlow, A/B testing, Yu-Gi-Oh deck building. Oh, this one. I feel like this one's good. So this was talking to famous personalities. Twilio, talking to famous personalities. Yes. OpenAI. Okay, this one, I know we had to update. Where's our OpenAI logic? Personality. Okay. Yes, so this will change. Using AI knowledge. What are the best practices of using OpenAI with LangChain in a chatbot application? So it's carrying over some context that doesn't count anymore, but let's see. I don't think it is create chat completion anymore. I don't think that exists on the newest one. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. Oh, I guess I needed to go way deeper. I was wrong. So I sent it docs, but this is like 3 layers deep to find this.
The reference, yeah.
The reference docs. So let's go and change our knowledge. This is going to take a hot minute to get to. Knowledge, OpenAI developer docs. I was wondering why it had gone so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's pull that down. Boom. No, we want to keep that up. No, not that one. This one, and then we're going to pull down that comment. 130. I will never understand how algorithms work. I mean, I understand, but do I really? Oh my goodness. Is it a beautiful day where you are right now, Rishab? Is it nice there?
It is. It is. It was raining yesterday, and I kind of missed playing volleyball over the weekend. So because it's warm here, I started doing sand, like beach volleyball or sand volleyball.
Nice.
And it's fun because I usually play a lot of code, so like I'll sign up for leagues and stuff, but I haven't played much beach or sand, and it's hard. Like it's different kind of hard because it's more cardio. It's hard to move on in the sand. So I started having fun, but it's like it rains every third day. So
how often do you do it?
In a typical, if the perfect world, I would like to do it 3 or 4 times a week.
Nice.
And I was able to do that until like,
a couple weeks ago.
Signal started picking it up. But yeah, otherwise, I had a league until the beginning of April that was going on. That was code volleyball, which was fun. There's also a soccer or football league that want to start. That one is kicking off in June. So
nice.
Yeah, summer is very outdoorsy for me.
It is. Yeah, Friday, my so sorry, by the way, chat, we're waiting for the data source. Oh, whoops. Oh no, I went too deep on the wrong one. Hold on. Oh no. Wait, hold the phone. Is that a UI bug? It was a UI bug.
No.
Why is it
says completed?
Lizzie's? Yeah, that one's completed. Well, I didn't change anything about Lizzie's. Oh, maybe maybe now it's actually going deep enough. Yeah. Okay,
interesting.
Okay, so that's completed. Can you double check the chat? Create chat completion method. I signed up for this like summer league where I do like Friday nights, like go and play sports. And this Friday is the first one. And then I have a volunteer thing that I was doing tomorrow that got pushed to Friday. And I was going to fly back and they were like, oh, we can cover it because like we changed the schedule, but it was going to cost $400 for a one-way helicopter flight.
Okay.
And it would have been awesome, but I was like, the flight leaves at 7. The like sport thing goes from like 7 to like 8:30. And I was like, even if I land, I've spent like $500. If anything goes wrong, I'm getting back at 7:30 and then I need to change. And it's like, I'm not going to get there in time anyways. So I was like, I'm not spending $400 to do this. Okay, so I wasn't able to get specific to check the front source I have access to based on your typical usage. Here's how you might use it. Okay, so it's not going deep enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is a prompt issue. 4, 5. Docs. Yeah, I think this should go deep enough. I mean, this is the thing, right? Is like, we can't see any of the stuff that's going on right now. So this is the downside to like the abstraction layer that we have on top of this. Because technically this is an abstraction layer on top of a bunch of stuff. Do you know what? Actually, this is weird. I am realizing that for one of the activations that we did. Anyways, no. I'm not going to get distracted now. Yeah, I feel like it may just be that we're not going deep enough. Lizzie's blog posts are taking a hot minute. Like that's been going for a while.
Yeah,
it's not getting the right answers. So maybe this is not it. Try again. Okay, so it's using the developer docs. I did not find the answer in the source because the context block provided is empty. It wasn't, however, by general structure. What does that mean? I did not find the answer because the context block provided is empty.
Using knowledge OpenAI developer docs, input OpenAI, here chat method updates and usage. I did not find the answer to this in this source because the context block provided is empty. Look in other knowledge sources.
I wonder what this means.
Yeah, we should probably ask.
Yeah, let's ask it. What does this mean? Does it know it's an AI? Do you know you're not real? Come on. I bet it's going to say like, I can't answer that question. It is not within my knowledge sources. The source or database I queried did not contain any relevant information or data on the topic I was searching for. How many layers deep can you go? So here's the thing. This is like, I think fundamentally the problem with like this process. So we're trying to update a blog post. It took us what? When we got into that, that was our first episode, maybe an hour, maybe an hour to do that. This has easily been an hour of us like trying to like feed in sources and like, I'm designed to handle complex queries, but the depth of information expense that data available to me and the tools at my disposal. If you have a specific question or in need of detailed information on a particular topic, feel free to ask and I'll do my best to assist you. Yeah, I don't know what the real answer here is. I feel like the answer is AI is not taking our job when it comes to using these tools.
Yeah. I feel like it's, I don't know. I'm on the, not on the either side as of yet. I've been thinking about it a lot. And we have had some good conversations, I would say. We have had our own personal discussions. I feel like it's sometimes it gets to a point where it's like, that problem I definitely had is automating things. So like if there's a task it takes 20 minutes or 30 minutes for you to do every week, once a week, and then all of a sudden you have this urge of automating it and it takes you 5 hours to just automate it, but then long term it pays off because you're not doing it every week. I think that sometimes AI is there and then other times it's just like I'll do it myself.
I mean, I will say, so here's where I've seen AI assistants be really valuable. And I think like maybe it's the complexity of what we're asking it to do and the data sources that we're feeding it. So there is a project that we're working on right now, which is an AI bot. And basically the data that we're feeding into it is like structured data. So it's like, here's basically a JSON object of information about something that we're defining. We're basically giving it a schema. Versus saying like, go and like basically put into memory this entire resource and use this. So maybe this is just an implementation problem. Interesting. So Shepard said, so interestingly, ChatGPT 4.0 can't do this task, but 4.0 mini high returned the code from the first code block. So it returned the code from here, you're saying? So it returned, which one, Chef Brent? Are we talking about the basketball one or, yeah, it's this one, right? The chat completion one? Yeah, because where was my check? Yeah, this one. So it returned the same thing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm curious actually, what would another thing like Google AI, can we access Gemini on these devices?
I can try if you want.
Can you update this code? Gemini did it in a second. it got it. That was exactly the change that we made.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like Gemini did it. That's fascinating with like very little additional context. Fascinating. Okay. I mean, maybe this is, I feel like this is probably, yeah, let me try this again. Update this code.
Interesting. Yeah, I tried Gemini.
Gemini
the latest one.
Gemini
Yeah.
got it in a second. But this is not getting the like API change. What about API changes? What about, hold on. I can drop the link for the basketball post. We're into this one now though. We're doing the famous personalities one. That's the code that we're running through right now. All right. What did it get? Here's so you can update the code using, okay, that didn't actually like look up anything. What are these updates? Model is powerful. Fascinating. I wonder, maybe there's a settings issue in here. No profile token, access token, conversation history, my assistants. Is there more going on behind the scenes than I think?
Maybe.
Using all knowledge sources. Input. Yeah, it's just not going, I think it's not going deep enough. But I think that it's got all of the knowledge that's in there. No, it's still going through Lizzie's blog posts. I feel like we maybe went too deep with Lizzie's blog posts, but not deep enough with OpenAI. Or it is possible that OpenAI has disabled scraping of OpenAI.
I'm sending 04 mini high at the task, says Chef Brent. So let's see.
I feel like it's going to do it. I feel like it's going to be fine.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is just, it's using a different model.
Oh, it did. Chef
Yes.
Brent says.
Yeah, so 04 mini high did it, but 4.0 didn't do it. So I guess this must have chosen 4.0 as the model. Is that our assumption?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fair assumption.
All right, let's grab this. I need to grab that, but I can't grab it the easy way. Let's grab it this way. Okay. Oh, nope, wrong there. Copy text. Okay, let's pull this over. Close our sidebar. Okay. Let me know if there's anything we need to update. Pay pretty good to bad versions. Yeah, I think it's an issue with how deep we're telling it to go into those knowledge sources.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny that it doesn't do it even without the knowledge. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. I think I might have made a boo-boo in our assistant here. In fact, I am positive that I did. I had set that to be the advanced, like the knowledge source for the final answer. And I'm just going to tell it to update this blog post. And I bet you anything that it might actually get it this time. Let's change a source. Chat, new chat. Update this blog post. Let's see what it comes up. How do I get through to a sales rep? The company I work for wants to up Twilio use with CRM. Yeah, DL, just poke, find us on Discord. Let us know and we'll hook you up. There's our Discord, twill.io/buildablog-discord. Ping either me or Rishab and we will hook you up.
Yeah. I wasn't able to receive the... You can also visit the Twilio.
So, okay. So it can't read the blog post. Fine. It's not getting it even though we fed it as knowledge. I feel like there's something that we're doing wrong here because it's in, like, the data is in the system.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even in the knowledge source,
I would still like to see... Oh, it says completed, but with a...
Oh, there's a 500 page limit. We went too deep. Okay, so it's 500 pages in. Okay, it can tell us Lizzie's blog post.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Where's the basketball one? Tell me about this post. If it says it doesn't, it's got 500 pages now. API reference Gemini console. Tell me about this. Tell me about this blog. Give me some examples of code from the blog post, from the post. I don't know what we're doing wrong. I don't know what we're doing wrong with the prompts, with the way that it is using the data.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't see sitting here. I don't see an issue with the way we are doing things.
It must be just the descriptors that we're using. Memory,
yeah, maybe we revisit it later.
Knowledge
with a fresh mind.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be another day task, y'all, because like we said earlier, we are going to end a little bit early today because we've got to jump back into Signal stuff. I don't know about you, Rishab. I need lunch.
Same here.
Yeah. I need a little bit of lunch right now. So our answer for today's, I feel like we should have started today with a question is, can we build an AI assistant that can help us do our job on this blog? The answer is no, right now, because the AI assistant, we've got some prompt issues that we need to figure out within our AI assistant setup. And I feel like maybe that is the piece here, is like, we're not implementing it the right way. But you can do it because I know people do this, right? Like they go and they feed it in, and we know OpenAI is doing it. So I feel like there's some instruction that we're giving this AI assistant that we need to figure out. So that's going to be maybe a task for another week. Yeah. So if you go to here, twill.io /build-a-blog-discord, it's on the bottom of the screen right now. Go to this link. I just shared it on all the channels. Twill.io /build-a-blog-discord. It's our Twilio devs Discord. It's a place where kind of Rishab, myself, Chef Brent, all of us hang out. So yeah, head and meet us over there. I'm going to pull screen share off because I don't think we need it right now. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna check out early. Again, this was a different approach today. Wrong one. A different approach today. We were trying something different. Just we wanted to be here for y'all. We wanted to be able to deliver something for you. Hopefully it was interesting to you. Hopefully that was something that was of interest to you, even just to see how AI Assistant worked. If you're interested in getting access to AI Assistants, I don't know if we're still granting access, but send us a message and we'll find out for you. Rishab, what's the final word for today, sir?
The final word is we have got a big week coming up, and super pumped to be with Andrew and other awesome Twilions in person next week in SF for Signal. Again, into this team, we were giving out free tickets. If you're in SF, you're a builder, developer, grab those free tickets. If you couldn't, for some reason, reach out to us, any of us, through the social realms of the world, and we'll try to get you in. But yeah, super excited for next week. We tried today. I feel like, I don't know which blog post was it. Redis maybe, or a blog post before that.
That was our downfall.
That is like...
We're in a valley now. We're in the valley of despair, chat. We are in the valley of despair, but don't worry, because on the other side of the valley of despair is the peak of success.
Oh my God. Someone has to clip that.
We're getting towards our peak of success. The valley of despair will forever be a part of our lives, but not for long. We're gonna find our success. We're gonna be back. We won't, however, be back next week because we will be at Signal in San Francisco. So if you want to do some AI stuff with Rishab next week, or with me or anybody, come to Signal. We're going to be doing it there. We're actually going to have a recording of Rishab's workshop, I think. I think we're recording all of them, so we might even be able to share that out with everybody afterwards. So
nice.
Stay tuned for that. It's going to be coming down the line, but we won't be back here next week. Just too much to try and manage with all the stuff that'll be going on with Signal. So, hey, you know what? You got it, Jorge. If you can get it done in 5 days, I would be blown away. But who knows? Maybe you've got that power.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, don't worry. Signal will be back. We're also going to be in Sao Paulo. We're going to be in, we're doing Sao Paulo. We're doing London. We're doing Sydney.
Yeah.
So if you are in any of those areas of the world, stay tuned. There will be some other Signal events that are there. So that's coming down the pipeline. Until then, stay tuned for more stuff here on the Twilio Devs channel. Chef Brent, are you going to be on the stream tomorrow? Just so that I know. I have a feeling that Chef Brent is, but we're not going to see. Yeah, so Chef Brent's going to be there. I don't know if we're going to see Chris, because Chris is obviously deep into Signal as well. So yeah, jump on, check out the stream. It's always a lot of fun. Yeah, and I think that's going to be it for today. So we're going to throw to commercial now. Rishab, as always, an absolute pleasure. We will see you on Slack in about 5 minutes to troubleshoot some technical issue. All right. Thanks, Rishab. Thanks, everybody. See you next time here on Twilio Devs and around the internet. Bye.